So today is the Hypno Happy Hour, and we are talking about releasing anger. So if you like, if you are feeling quite vulnerable or ready, why don't you comment what steals your goat? What gets you upset? What brings frustration to your life? Um, there's something very powerful when you put it out there, when you take note and you type it in or write it down and you see what is causing me anger most of the time. What is it? And you can be as open as you like, or you don't have to comment here. You can act. That would be for me when we get into the hypnosis. I can actually be quite specific on what we're putting into the hypnosis, but you could also just write it down on paper. Hey, Kristen. Hey. So this is being recorded, hun. If you're on camera, you're going to be on the recording with me. Is that okay? Or you can turn the camera off and then, so it's whatever you like. Okay, hun. All right. So we are going to release anger today. And so I'll just recap for those that are jumping on here and on Facebook, writing down somewhere, taking a mental note of what gets you upset. What gets you angry? Like what, if you think about going through your day, and if you are the type of person like I was, oh my goodness, that could get triggered by so many things, and just get that rage or anger or frustration coming through your body. What are some of those things, or at least one of those things? And as you write it down, because this is just being us and being intentional and putting it out there. So you can hold it in your mind, you can write it down, or you can comment it. All right, so as we're all thinking about that, you guys, I'm gonna let you in a little bit like, Derek, why are you talking about anger? Oh, you guys, this is a vulnerable moment for me. I suffered from anger for about 2.5 decades. Like seriously, my entire upbringing, you guys, was me being full of rage and upset with life. From my earliest memories, I could remember just being just mad at the world, mad at everything happening around me, mad at myself. I was quite just an angry person. In fact, what my mom and people around me at that time when I was a baby would say, Derica, you were just the meanest little girl I've ever seen. You were just so mean. Like, that's what my mom used to tell me, you know? And so, like, that kind of gives you some background of whether I was this really, like, I was born that way. I don't know. But it gives you some insight of like, that's what I was told. And that's definitely what I created. I was upset. My nickname was Fire, not because like I was lit on happiness, because I was heated. I was heated and upset at anything and everyone all the time. I was just mad. So, just to give you a little flavor, that I know anger quite well. And the reason why I'm bringing it up today also is because I was triggered by anger this week. And, to be very transparent, you guys, I mean, I live about 90-ish% of my life, like really feeling good, very happy, high on life. But there's still this small percent where I can feel that anger come up inside of me. And I would like to say it's just human because we experience emotions, but it's the little girl in me. And there's little girl in you, little boy, whoever watching. We all have these little inner childs inside of us that created who we are today. And so even after all this time of healing, every once in a while I can experience that rageful little mad girl come up. Um, and luckily I've got tools and I could, break down and break through really quickly. And that's what I'm going to share with you all here. And then, like, not just the tools. So yeah, I'll give you tools, but why are we doing hypnosis? Is because I want you to experience anger and frustration way less, like way less in your life. Okay, because anger and frustration, that's all learned habit. It's just stuff that we picked up, whether past life or this life, we picked it up somewhere. It's not to the core of who you are. You're not this like always upset person. That's just not who you are. You're more of source of love and light and calm and joy and flow. That's the true nature of who you are. So the first thing I want to get into is that tool. where when you get frustrated, so say you're already in the frustration, you're pissed, you're upset, stuff is happening, you're yelling at your kids, you're just like, "Ugh," you can just feel this, just your blood boiling, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't leave me alone in this. You know what I'm talking about. You're just like, oh, you're saying things, I would slam doors. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff. I would break stuff I would be pissed about later. There's all sorts of stuff that could happen when we're taken over in that rage. That means the adrenaline's rushing through our body. There is really fight or flight chemicals happening, and we say and do things that we just aren't so happy about. So, in that moment, when you're going that route and you can feel it, right? I want you to shake. I want you to literally, like, okay, if you ever seen two ducks fighting, when they squabble and they're doing this thing, they do it for a second and then they go off and they shake their feathers like crazy. You ever, and a lot of different animals do this, but they will shake, and the reason why they're shaking is because they're getting that intense energy that just, boiled your blood. All of that adrenaline and fight or flight chemicals that flooded your body are in there. They're in there. And so normally what we would do is like break stuff, maybe punch pillows, like we would scream, like that was a body getting it out. um and so a healthier way of doing that is actually to shake. And so I know if I have 4 little kids, and I can see them naturally doing this. When they have a tantrum, they will throw themselves on the ground. They'll roll over, they'll do this thing because what they're doing is like literally, let's break down and break through. Let's get this out of us, right? So I'm serious, like you guys, shake, like shake your hands, shake your body. You can even like, I'll have to squat for you guys, but just like shake your whole body, shake it, shake it, shake it. You can tense and like think of contracting every single muscle in your body, even your face. Don't leave me hanging. Try this, you guys. Do it with me, okay? Who cares what you look like? Go ahead and just squeeze your face. I mean, I want to see yes, 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 every muscle. You just want to tighten it, your butt, your everything, your feet, your toes. You want to just like squeeze it super tight. Remember, you're mad. You're mad right now. And you just tighten, you're like, oh, I'm so upset. And you tighten it and then you and you let it go. And sometimes it's a good squeeze for like 60 seconds, and you will be surprised how tired you are after doing that. Okay? You will be so surprised on how much energy you got out of your body. It's literally chemicals that are like releasing energetically out of your body. So you can also jump up and down. I would jump up and down. I would do some crazy like jumping jacks for 60 seconds. I mean, whatever it takes to push that energy out. Because now you're conscious and now you're taking control. From once before, we were on autopilot, right? When anger came through, we were doing and saying things that we were like, oh my goodness, did I say that? Right? There's so many times. So now we're pattern interrupt. I want you to feel, I've got anger. I've got anger and I'm upset. And as soon as I start doing this, or as soon as my jaw starts to clench, this is where I act like the duck. This is where you just go bananas. And who cares what people think? I don't care if you're out in public. I don't care if if your kids are seeing mommy do this, be proud of that, because they're recognizing how to control and how to, control their emotions versus being taken over it. They can see you're human, and this is you just getting it out of your system. Okay, so like, don't care what people are thinking. I want you to really fall into this. Okay, so that will be the shake. You could scream, you could dance, you can jump up and down, you can tighten every single muscle, but just know there's a whole bunch of chemicals you got to get out of your body. I also want to say, you guys, that when you release the tension out of your body, come back and center yourself and remember that life is too short. Life is too short. I spent 2.5 decades grumpy, a grumpy person. I didn't have friends. I had no friends. I burned a lot of bridges. Everything that people said behind my back was like, avoid Derica, avoid her. Oh, shoot, Derica's coming. People would scatter like cockroaches when I would come around because I was always bitching and complaining. To be completely honest, I was always complaining about my life or what someone was doing that I didn't like or whatever, or trying to control them. That was my mindset at the time. And so it was lonely, it was painful. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even know happiness existed. So I was mid 20s, didn't know. So I want you to take that in and be like, gosh, life is too short. What are we doing? Why are we wanting to waste it saying things and doing things that is just so damn pointless and harming our life? Because what we emit, we get. It kept coming to bite me in the ass again and again and again every time I threw that out there. Something else that's coming to me, guys, when I'm talking about life is too short. So I don't know if you guys know, but me and my husband own a business together as well. And years ago, when we decided we didn't want to work for anyone else, we wanted to pursue our passion and be the entrepreneurs that we felt in our heart. We opened a senior care business. In our hearts, I love babies and seniors. I love babies and elderly. And so we went with taking care of the elderly. And we opened the first holistic senior care home in California. And so what I'm telling you this for is because we see transition all the time. People come to live in senior care homes as their last days out. So really hear me, okay? And all ages, all conditions, all walks of life come in. Okay? So life is for laughing, living, and loving. Write that down. Life is for laughing, living, and loving. I didn't make that up. One of my greatest mentors said that, Ed Foreman, old school motivational speaker. Love him, love him. But you know, that's ingrained in my mind. And that's something that I say. And I want you guys to say, when that anger comes through and that old triggered habit happens and your kid breaks something, or you got that news, or your husband's being an ass, or whatever it is, somebody cuts you off in traffic. I don't care. It's all stupid. It's all pointless if you die tomorrow. Do you hear what I'm saying? None of that matters. Life is for laughing, living, loving. And you can put that big on the wall, you can put it somewhere. And the more that we say it, and the more that we become it. And you say, like, Kristen, who do you want to be known for? Who's the mommy you want to be known as? The wife, the friend, you know? I can't say all the names to everyone on here, but just think about it. Like, who do you want to be known as? I did not want to be known as fire or grumpy like fart anymore. Like I did not want to be known as a grumpy person. So, you know, it's making that decision right here, right now. So what I'm going to do, you guys, and now we're going to go into the hypnosis. So all the conscious coaching is going down. That's happened. The seeds are being sown. And now you get to get comfortable. I want you to get cozy. At this point, you don't have to see me if you don't want. All you need to do is be able to hear my voice. Definitely get comfortable, and we're going to go for about say 15 minutes. Little to no distractions. Headphones. Be able to hear my voice clearly. If this is your first time with hypnosis guided, just know it's like meditation, and you actually put yourself in hypnosis throughout the day. So it's a very natural state of being where we're going to bring your brain waves down to a theta brainwave state. And guess what? We'll be accessing the inner child, the state in which you lived at when you were 0 to 8 years old. Theta brainwave state is mean you had no discernment, you were open to pure imagination, and your brain waves, your neural pathways were lighting up and creating like at the speed of light to create who you are today. And so we're going to get back to that state, and we're going to be releasing those neural pathways that make you just, reactive to anger. And then we're going to reprogram your calm, your secure, your steady, your light and easy. Okay. It can't happen. I promise. If I can do it, Oh my goodness, if I could do it, you guys, and be super darn enthusiastic all the time, you got this. You got this. Okay, so let's go ahead and feel our bodies in the chair or on the couch or on the bed or on the floor, wherever you're at. You can close your eyes. Again, make sure you can hear my voice as I am blasting this intention out to each and every one of you. You're holding your intention to be free of those things that make you angry. And that is all we need is intention. Knowing what we are going to accomplish in this moment. So again, bring your awareness to my voice. Bring your awareness to your breath. Feel the clean, fresh oxygen entering your lungs and letting it go. Really bring that deep, full breath of air coming all the way into your body. And when you exhale, I want you to exhale. Let it go. And it's okay if your thoughts wander in between. You're just observing your thoughts. You are not controlling them. You come back to hearing my voice. You come back to that powerful breath of life that is entering your body. Think about the oxygen going down to every cell. The oxygen bringing relaxation to your body. And on the exhale, I want you to visualize a dark, heavy energy exiting the breath. So clean air in, heavy energy out. And on each exhale, you can feel your body become more relaxed, more calm, light. You're sinking deeper and deeper into that relaxation, letting it go. Continue to let your thoughts just pass by one by one. You can just see the thoughts flow by. There's nothing you need to do with any of those thoughts. You're here. This is finally your moment to relax, to sink into this comfort. Relax, relax. And any noises you may hear outside of my voice will only allow you to go deeper, deeper into this relaxation, deeper into comfort. I want you to imagine as you center and anchor down into this moment that you're taking full control of your mind. You're the captain, observing what's going on. I want you to bring up a chalkboard. Whatever that chalkboard looks like, bring it up. And with just chalk, you're going to grab with your hand. I want you to write on the chalkboard the word anger, frustration, irritation, mean, mad, upset. I want you to fill this board up with all of those like words that just feel grumpy, mean, heavy, awful, painful. Take your time. This is your subconscious focusing in on what neural pathways are ready and ripe to be released. You see, these are just reactive habits. They are not who you are. They're just a neural pathway that fires off an electrical impulse. It is not who you are. It's not even close to who you are. You get to choose in this moment what you want to erase off that board. So go ahead and keep putting all those words up there. Don't hold back. Go all the way. This won't erase them completely. It would just make them not the dominating or compulsive character. It will allow these to come up very just less and less, take the back seat in more of a healthier way. You can even put jealousy, confusion, overwhelm. Keep going. Don't hold back. What else is coming up? Sadness, rage, victim. No one else can see this board but you. Fill it up. Seize the moment. Feel all of that energy leave your body and go onto the board. And all of those words. Give yourself permission to do this using your first name. I can release these unwanted feelings from my being. This is not who I am. And this does not control me. Step back. Look at the board completely. See the entire board. And I want you to grab that strongest, biggest, most powerful eraser that's there. I want you to pick it up. And at the count of 3, not yet, but at the count of 3, you are going to clear that board completely. You are going to leave that board empty, no residue there, no old sightings of the word could be seen, gone. At 1, 2, 3. Keep going. Clean it, clear it. Feel the relief as you're going wild, cleaning that board off. Clear it, clear it. All of that old chalk particles of energy dissolving away, completely leaving the screen of your mind, gone. And you're doing so good. You're doing so good. It's clear. It's clear. It's cleansed. I want you to feel that weight lifted off of your being. All of that old way of being gone doesn't even exist anymore. And now you get to restart. As the captain, you give a new command. I want you to grab a piece of chalk and I want you to put on that board what you're reprogramming. Go. Go with whatever your mind and heart is coming up with. Is it strength, calm, peace, forgiveness, acceptance, joy, love, passion, purpose, happiness, optimism, flow, harmony, surrender? Keep going. Keep going. I can feel your energy rising. I can see the excitement of this energy, the peace, the love, the beauty that's coming through as you're feeling this board. This is a beautiful picture now, isn't it? Keep feeling the board. Confidence, security, focus, light, easy, comfort. Keep going. Okay, take a deep breath in. Another deep breath. I want you to embody, hugging all the energies from that board, looking back at you, absorbing into you, lighting up those neural pathways. It's a reclaiming of who you are. It's a remembering this is you. Another deep breath, and when you to embrace this frequency, this refreshing, revitalizing knowingness in your being that you just got to reboot. Another deep breath. And before you open your eyes, I want you to claim, this is who I am. And maybe give yourself a big hug, a big smile. Coming all the way back up, all the way back up. I want you to slowly flutter your eyes back open, coming all the way back up. Another deep breath. Coming back, coming back. I want to say that I'm proud of you. I want to say I'm honored to have held space to see such great work that you just did, as not too many people get to experience this. or would even stay this long to do this. So I see your commitment. I see your readiness for this. I see your power with this, alignment with this. And I'm extremely proud of you. And I feel you. I'm here with you. I would love to hear your feedback. At this point, you might have my email. Send me an email or post it in a comment, Facebook or here. I think I can save comments here. Okay. I love you all so much. You got this. I also am donating clarity call time. So I'm donating some spots for clarity calls, free clarity calls, and I have 5 left for June. If you love this and you want to go a little bit deeper on more of a personal level, maybe to release some bigger things or to have that accountability and guidance and power with stepping into your dreams, don't hesitate. Book that call. I will put that link somewhere. Facebook, website, email down here below. Again, go off and enjoy your day. Step into your positivity, step into your power, and shake, shake. All right, you guys. I'll see you next Tuesday.